Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your news and update show for Wednesday, May 29th. Yes, it is a news and update show and a transfer show. It is a transfer show because we've been doing this. We had the defenders, we had the goalkeepers, we had the midfielders. Now we have strikers wanted, and we have special guests tonight, Aaron and Ken Dubb from Down Under. And I actually feel a little nervous. I've been gone a couple days. I apologize. It was a big weekend. We had like 10 people in the house down in the desert. There was no way I could get a show up for anybody. So we are back. I almost effed up the opening, which I usually do. But I'm happy that we have the support of Aaron and Ken, who have been putting the hard yards in. And we're going to talk about strikers tonight. And there's about a lot of news. We'll talk about the news as we go through it. But yeah, apparently the fax machine still works. And I'm still here, and producer Anna has not fired me. So let's rock and roll. I'm going to bring in the gents as we go. Aaron's coming in, and K Dub's coming in. Let's do this. Let's do it. Welcome. How you doing, guys?
Good. Hi, Aaron.
Good. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing. Oh, you got your own whiteboard in the back there. Holy shit! There we go. I love it. By the way, Nick Donald was first. Just saying, he got the Mario beads in there, mushrooms in there. So yeah, it's awesome. Quick catch up. It's been a couple days before we get into the strikers. I'm looking up here something about Wrexham's Jordan doing business on and off the pitch. James McLean is the hardest working bastard, according to Ben Foster. Egan O'Connell was using hero as an unsung hero this year, and the pitch is the race course has been put back down and laid down. Before we get into what you guys have been researching, what do you think there?
You want to go, Aaron?
Go. All right. The weird one for me was the pitch, because I thought they were going to do the heating underneath.
Yeah.
And apparently they decided not to do that, and they just reseated it. So I thought that was strange. I don't know what's going on there. So obviously there's been some sort of change.
Yeah, some sort of change. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was the interesting one there. I thought that was the pitch was the one that's growing back, which is great. Ken, thoughts on that? I love your Yankees. Love your Yankees shirt there. Yeah, well done. Yeah.
I think the pitch, there's a couple of ways they can go there. Obviously, they get through the winter, if they get the frosts and the snow and whatnot, they can throw the covers over. Underground heating is the ultimate, massive expense though. So they might have just decided to save that money and go for some better covers through the winter months maybe. But honestly, unless you got the inside workings of the club, you don't really know why.
I get it right. I don't know why either, but I hope it gets, and he said it's going to be indicative of us playing well next season. Let me get through a little news and notes. Sheldon's in the house. John's in the house. What's going on, everybody? Nick Donald was first. Carol is there. Oh, shit. This is what I've been waiting for. Here we go. You guys better not deliver. I know you have some Rotherham guys in there, too. John Hampton's in.
Aaron's recruiting for another club.
Oh, he's
apparently. I work for Rotherham, I think. They've signed all my guys.
He's so fired. Chicky Brewer's in the house. We're gonna dive. Let's dive into it. Also, we have been live since we did the Oliver Stephen interview. I don't know if anyone watched that interview with Oliver Stephen. Oh my days! I was. He gave us 60 minutes. I had a great time with him. First time we met, we went right into 60 minutes. What did you guys think of that? And then we'll dive into what you guys are doing.
Mate, that was an awesome show. He was really good. It was really interesting listening to him, and obviously his issues being around people, and obviously not going into the ground, and just his journey. And I really love that. You did a great job on that interview.
He was fantastic to talk to. Thank you. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, how's this going to go? And I was very nervous about that one, Aaron. I was very nervous because, it's not. I mean, I want to dive into some of the stories that what the show is about, also with the football, and we always talk about the crux of the football, but it felt like just a genuine conversation. I just really enjoyed the one. So
yeah, he's such a interesting guy. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I was actually, it's funny you say you're nervous. I was actually almost nervous for you. I was like, I don't know how this is going to go because it's not a football guy. You know what I mean? So it was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting.
Well, I'm glad you were nervous for me. I appreciate it. And on that bombshell. Yeah.
Right.
John says, I'm an old school photographer that used to have my own darkroom and worked mostly 35 millimeter black and white. So he's really interesting to me. Yeah, it's great. If you haven't checked it out, go check out Oliver. And we're going to do more of that stuff. If you people out there in the community, people, I see anyone in the community wants like, hey, reach out to this person, we'll get them on. Let's do that. So it's really fun, and we're just growing as we do it. We're on our way to 1,000. So on that bombshell, let's dive into. We're talking about strikers wanted, news and updates, and let's strikers wanted. Who's going first? Who drew the short straw? I don't know. You guys fight it out. There we go.
I don't know that it's a short straw, but Aaron messaged me early. He said, "How many guys you got for today?" I said, "Well, I've got 6." And in typical Aaron fashion, bested me. He's got 7. So Aaron's going to come up first.
All right. So can I just
Hey, to be fair. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No. To be fair, I was going to say, are you rooting for Rotherham these days? Like you mentioned earlier, are we going all in?
I'm telling you. One of the first guys I did was Johnson Clark Harris, and they signed him right off the bat. So that was going to be one of my strikers tonight, and they signed him. Because I liked his stats. I thought he was going to offer quite a bit. But they're like, nope, we'll take him. And then we'll also take that guy, and we'll take that guy, and we'll take that guy. So, yeah, they've signed like 3 or 4 guys that I've actually already said on the show.
Yeah, and you got the back of the Aussie guy.
Backus for Mansfield. Yeah. That one, I was more excited. The ones that Rotherham signed, I kind of figured somebody was going to sign those guys. The Backus one, that's my proudest one because I didn't know if anybody in the EFL was going to sign him. You know what I mean? He could have went anywhere because he was in the Scottish league. So I liked that one. I was actually okay with him.
He's Australian, though, and he's a baller.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put this out there. It's just totally random, okay? Totally random. Backus, okay? The last name is tied not in this person. Who is Backus in regards to Rob McElhenney? There's only like 2 people that would get this. One of them's Tory for sure. What does Backus mean to Rob McElhenney? If someone can get that, the last name Backus, what it means to Rob McElhenney, I will be shocked. But no one will get it. That's the last name that has the meaning to Rob McElhenney.
I have no idea.
And whoever gets it first, gets a photo of producer Ann.
Yeah. Oh. There is. I guarantee it. When I heard Backus, I guarantee it. I only know this because find out what Backus means to Rob McElhenney. It's someone's last name. There you go. All right. Let's see here. A little talk about how come Americans insist on using the term sacker when most of your teams have SC in their name. Welsh one. I mean, we can shovel this shit all day with the soccer and the football stuff. It's never going to make sense in the U.S. Never going to make sense in the U.S. But so I'll just leave that one out there. All right, let's go. Who's up first? It's Aaron. A-Dub, you in?
I'm up.
All right, get me rock and roll here.
Let's see. Where do I want to start? Okay, I'm going to start with an obvious one that everybody knows who he is. He's been linked with us several times. I don't know if it'll ever happen. He'd be a great addition to the team, but, I don't know how well he'd actually fit. I mean, it's hard telling. My first one, we're going to go with Macaulay Langstaff.
Oh,
the guy scores goals. I mean, Notts County, he scores goals. He scores tons of goals. So I don't, he's going to go somewhere eventually. We would have to buy him. I do have a few stats on Macaulay. He's 27 years old. His contract actually doesn't end until 2027, so he's going to have a pretty good little fee with him. I don't know exactly what it would go to, but he's not going to be a cheap one.
It says it's $400K, but that's in 2013.
That's what that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's going to be worth some money. He's only 5'10", so he's more of a just a different type of striker. He doesn't play like Mullen. Or Mullen's a hard-working guy that is all over the place. Langstaff, and I think it's because of the system they play. It's not necessarily a slight on him. It's just their system. He's a poker. He sits in front of the net and he scores goals. You know what I mean? So
Sheldon doesn't like
that's
your
just what he does.
Sheldon doesn't like your pick.
This was an easy. I got better ones coming. Don't worry, Shell. I got better ones.
You build it
But
into it.
this was a give me. I felt like I had to.
All right.
But he scored 28 goals this year. Yeah, 28 goals, 6 assists. So his goal contributions per 90 minutes. So that's an assist or a goal for every 90 minutes. He was a .73. So he's basically that's 3/4 of a goal every 90 minutes. That's pretty good. That's right up there where Mullen is. I think Mullen was a .78 if I remember right off the top of my head. So he scores and he's involved in a lot of goals,
I'm not going to boo you, but if Sheldon, if you're going to go another boo, we'll bring you on. You can be the counter source of this too. I'll tell you this right now. I'm signing him. I'm signing him. I'm signing him. I don't give a monkey. I'm signing him.
Interestingly enough, on that goal contribution per 90 minutes, you know what Paul Mullen's goal contribution per 90 minutes is?
Oh shit! Here we go. Stats coming.
What is it?
0.9. So nearly a goal a game.
Is it 0.9? Holy cow!
0.9. Like that is off the charts.
That is.
Yep.
That is.
So anything
that's crazy.
And as you go up the leagues, that goal contribution per 90 probably drops a little bit. So remember that as we go through these players, because that's going to change, especially with some of the quality I'm going to bring to the table, Aaron.
Dropping it. Here we go. Sorry. All right. So
hey, he's after the big boys. He's after the big boys. I'm going for League One and under.
You're just recruiting for other clubs. I mean, seriously.
Oh,
are you in Miami?
You hit me.
Oh my days! Oh, it's over. By the way, on that note, because you said because you just had the whiteboard out. Our man Ivan seems to be doing good. Seems to be walking around a bit. So shout out and love to Ivan. Hope he's doing okay. We're here for you, brother. Want to put that out there. We haven't seen him in a couple days. We'll put that out there for everyone too.
In recovery.
In recovery, yeah. And also, it looks like you're in a Miami hotel about to go. I can't even. Yeah. You like that? I can't. Yeah, I can't even. It's. I don't know what was happening.
Just trying to bring a bit of class and style to the channel, Josh.
You said class minus the C. All right.
And ass. And ass.
All right. Who you got next? Good kickoff, Aaron. I like it.
Yeah,
go on.
Not a bad start. That. Okay, so we're going straight to the Premier League. We're going to go for Daniel Jefferson from Sheffield United.
Okay, let's bring him up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, he's not in the Premier League anymore.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he's 20 years old. He's 190 centimeters. That's like 6'4"-ish.
What's that in American? 6'4"? That's a lot of American.
6'4". That's a lot of American. He's left-footed. So this guy is a young Ollie Palmer.
Ooh, there he is, right there, Daniel Jefferson. Okay, 20 years old, 6 foot American. He's Canadian.
He has Canadian and English passports. I like this. I mean, Ryan can seal the deal here.
Sorry. Okay, £1 million. Whoa.
That's
really?
It, but he's out of contract. I reckon you'd get him for around $750. So a year. So basically, well within our budget. For a striker, left-footed. I like that. So he's going to be playing on that. Moles on the right, him on the left, attacking forward. I like that. Obviously, with Palmer's around, so.
Do we know what kind of player he is? What do we know about him? I don't mind a 20-year-old. I like that. Something to grow it. What do we know about him? He's
played 16 matches this season, started 5. So, he's not a first stringer, which is for a Premier League, that's not surprising. But a good quality player. He literally only had 1 goal and 2 assists this year, but he's in a team that a lot of that comes down to who's behind him.
Yeah.
But created 9 chances. He had 27 touches in the opposition box. His goal contribution per 90 is 0.56. So a bit over a goal every 2 games.
So he's a 66 on actually, here's what I'm going to do. Fucking hell, I should have thought so FIFA. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, so that's him right there. He's a 66 rated. That's pretty good for a 20-year-old. I'm not going to lie. That's a good shout. That's a really good shout.
Okay, Aaron is so scared he's gone running.
He's gone.
There we go.
It's over.
See, this is what happens. If I'm bringing game.
You're bringing so much game. It's because when you're in Miami, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm down here having a Cuban sandwich. Just loving life, loving the beach. Yeah.
It's not Jim Backus. It's not Jim Backus. No one will get this. I guarantee the name Backus, spelled whatever way it's spelled, no one will get the relation to Rob McElhenney. I guarantee fucking
pretty lucky too, because you'd have to come up with a photo of producer Ann.
I know. I mean, if it's even, I can draw it later. It's a stick figure, but whatever,
Ex Machina.
But Ex Machina. Yeah. A good one from Michelle here. He said, pay a bit extra if they are additional to the squad list. He's under 20, right? Because he'd be a good. That's not. That's not bad. That's not bad. But now I'm not sure why you had it referenced Backus anyway. No one. Hold on. Chris, who played Bobby in the gang? But what is the reference?
Oh, so someone's on the money. They're on the trail like a bloodhound.
Yeah, they are on the trail to a bloodhound. All right, someone did some research there.
Well,
all right, get on.
Aaron's dealing with these technical issues.
Yep, go on, mate. Let's do it.
Go again?
Yeah, go on.
Okay,
he's in his car. He kicked into the car.
I had to pull an audible. Sorry, guys.
You gotta pull an audible. God damn it! I'm so pissed.
Actually, where are you off to?
My phone's acting stupid, so I get better service out here. So.
All right. Well.
Okay. I thought you might be going to sign somebody.
I know.
I mean, maybe I had a phone call from Parky.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He got out of the car. I love it. All right. I thought no one would get this. I'm screwed. There you go. Chris Backus was the roommate who moved out to California with Rob McElhenney. I thought that, Mia Serena's husband. God dang it. You know what?
So who got it?
But here it is. It's right there. It's Christine and it's Carol. These are the two. I had it. That's not good.
So I'm saying you got to come up with 2 photos of producer Ann. Like that? 2 photos of producer Ann.
Whoever won those, if those don't end up on the Discord, I'm gonna be really upset.
Well, thank God she only has an OnlyFans. It's all good. I love it.
He's gonna get a stock. He's gonna get a stock photo from like.
He's in trouble now. He's in trouble now.
Oh man! First research on Google. God damn it! All right, I'm taking away from everybody. It's back to you guys. You got kicked out of the house. And now you're back in the car. What do you got? Who's your second? Go on.
Okay.
God damn it! I thought I had everybody without Google. There you go.
That's funny. All right. Here's one.
That's Christine.
Okay. So this one's interesting. I don't know a ton about him. I did do a little bit of stuff I could find from like fans of the club that he was at. He's not a great footballer, but he's just a grinded out type of guy, which is kind of I think what we're looking for is a striker.
Yep.
His name's Devontae Cole. He was at Barnsley. He's 29 years old. He's 6'1". He is a free agent. He played 46 matches. He started 42 of them. He played 3,600 minutes. Fought mob rating of 6.83. He scored 18 goals, 3 assists. His goal contributions per 90 was .52.
There he is.
He
wow.
created 32 chances, had 188 touches in the opposition box. He won 27 fouls, and his estimated weekly wage was about £4,400. So, yeah, he's not. From what I could find, he's not like an unbelievable footballer, but he's
Those are good numbers, though. 46.
Yeah, that's the thing. He scores goal. He was scoring well. You know what I mean? You can't. 18 goals is great. You know what I mean? So, is he a guy that could, move people, really get into the defenders and create some room for Mullen? It probably looks like he could be.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's why. Look who his dad is. Look who his dad is. Andy Cole.
Oh, Cole from Liverpool.
No.
Liverpool.
Oh no, Andy Cole from Manchester United. Jesus. Hey. Oh man. That's his dad. Okay, there you go.
That was just for you, Josh. That was just for you.
I love it. By the way, Marie from SoCal's in. How you doing, Marie from SoCal? How are you? That's a good shout. 29 though. That's an age.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an age issue. Yeah. Okay. But hey, good shout. Let me get to Ken smiling way too bigly. We're just
I'm just happy I've got you on the hook today.
I know. By the way, y'all can find producer Ann. I mean, if you just Google me, you can find producer Ann in like 2 seconds. Like literally 2 seconds. Yeah. 2 seconds.
Photoshop.
Yeah. What's the fun in that though? We want to pretend she's not real. It's more fun.
She's totally not real. Andy, one photo has to proof this. One photo has to have proof, like a signing, say, "Hi, TLP Discord, it's producer Ann," or else you can steal picture. I love it. Andy Cole from Newcastle. I know. Just kidding. No, it's all good. Nick, I hope you're well, man. Good to see you. All right. So that's a good shout right there. Who do you got up next, K-Dub, and out of Miami?
Okay. Next up. Another Premier League striker. I'm starting hard. Divin Mubamba. So, Mubama.
Who's he play for?
West Ham. Now, this is the sort of striker we possibly mightn't buy, but we might get on loan. Okay. He's 19.
Okay. I love 19.
He's 19. Like, this guy is, this is the sort of player that a team like West Ham will send down to get minutes.
Okay, there he is right there.
Yeah.
Duncan McGuire. We'll talk about that in a little bit, Emil. Good stuff.
Yep. Okay. So he has English and Dominican Republic of Congo citizenship.
Yep.
Ironically. So, Now, he, if he's off contract, if we were buying him, probably right now he's $500,000-$600,000 quid. I'll say quid because it's obviously going to be pounds. He's 183 centimeters, so just over 6 foot tall. He's again another left footer. So I've started off with a couple of left footers to play that side, and then I've got some right footers later. He played 5 matches, but he didn't start any of them this season. That's what I mean. He's not getting minutes. So, as a club looks to develop a player like, what's going on? Oh, big call. Okay, important call coming through. But anyway, we'll see. So he's not getting any minutes. So Aaron, I reckon he's the sort of player that like West Ham would send down to get time.
Did he go? Was he out on loan at all this year, or was he just a?
Not that I know of, no. Okay. But I mean, I didn't find that. His FOTMOB rating is 6.12, even with only those 5 matches.
Yeah.
With hardly any minutes. Now, and in those minutes that he played, I should have given you the minutes. It was only 183 minutes, so only the equivalent of 2 whole games. But
brother, this West Ham and Sox is Mubamba. I mean, okay, interesting enough. I mean, is he a player? Is he, So
if he stays with West Ham, they'll you got to think. Like I start to think like these players and their managers now. Do I want to stay in a Prem team? And if I do, what's my plan to develop myself as a player to become better? Well, I have to get minutes somewhere. I have to get on the pitch. So he either gets sold and he's an option for us to buy, or B, he literally gets loaned out to a team like Wrexham, not Rotherham or Mansfield, and he's literally a chance. It's a chance to get a guy like this, a young guy.
Yeah. So Sunderland looking at him. So he's a player. He is clearly a player. I effing hate the internet. I can't even. He's definitely a player. This is a good shout. Under 20. I like it.
Also quietly, like obviously the whole transfer talk has been very quiet on the Wrexham front so far.
Well, the only thing I know, I'll get off topic real quick because I know you guys got more to do. Obviously, this is the only thing that's like kind of bursting out right now. This kid Mark Leonard, I don't know who the fuck he is, but yeah, I have no idea who he is. Defender, but this is the only thing. That's a defender. That's the only thing I've seen that's come up. So other than that, I have no idea what's going on.
But what's going to happen now is all the Premier League and Championship League teams are starting to announce all their retained, and they call them retained lists, but I call them the let go lists because it's a nice way of saying we're keeping these guys, but not these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is when we're going to start to see some action for us is in the next fortnight, and the next 3 weeks. So it's going to be pretty cool.
JB65s. Hey, Josh. Hi, Ken. What about Aaron? What's up, Aaron? Aaron's here. There you go. There you go. Well, Aaron got kicked out of a car, so I don't know. Maybe he's All right, Aaron. Who you got next? What do you got? That's a good shot. I like the quality of this guy right here, Mubamba. I want to see someone like that and get on the pitch and show his shit. So I'm into that kind of player. To back up things. So there you go. Let's rock and roll. What do you got? Aaron?
Okay.
Car.
Got another one. He was at Derby County this year. He was their top scorer. His name's James Collins. He's 33 years old, so he's a little older than what I'd want, but there's going to be a few. I got a couple of them that are a little bit older, but they're, I think, for a 1 year, deal with maybe an option.
What's the name? Sorry.
James Collins.
Got him right here. All right.
Okay.
You know what makes he's Irish.
There he is.
Yes, he was. He's had 14 caps with Ireland. He's a player, But like I said, he's 33 years old. He's 6'2". This year for Derby played, and of course they got promoted. And they did offer him a contract. He hasn't accepted yet, and I think he's probably going to look at his options and see what else is out there.
Okay.
But
did you just, Aaron? Did you just pull this guy up now to keep Sheldon happy? You just pulled in the Irish guy.
Honestly, I wasn't thinking about Sheldon, but yes, that's exactly what I did. I thought I got to keep Sheldon happy. He's mad at me about Macaulay Langstaff. I'm just going to pull one out of my hind end.
Yeah, you got to get back to the community. I know.
I got to take care of the guys. Got to take care of them. No, anyway, he played 46 matches. Started 36 of them. Played 3,200 minutes. His FOTMOB was 6.91. He had 19 goals and 3 assists in all competitions. Goal contributions per 90 was 0.61.
Okay.
So pretty solid, solid.
That's solid.
Yeah, 22 chances created, 123 touches in opposition box. He won 54 fouls. His estimated weekly wage was £8,100. So, not a cheap guy, and I'm sure he's going to want a decent wage, to get him. But if we're wanting somebody to come in who can get us goals, you know what I mean? I think nobody had a problem with Palmer except for the fact he just wasn't producing goals. You know what I mean? So I think if you can get a guy that can score, that I think that's that's kind of what we're after.
I think I think if we can get the JM to score and we get the other big one, he's six. This guy's 6'2", whatever. I think I know we're just throwing it out there. I think we get the big one out there to knock down and supplement for Palmer. I'm no. So Fletch hasn't come back yet. Yeah, Fletch is not in right.
Well, not confirmed.
I don't think. Yeah, I haven't seen anything confirmed.
I haven't heard anything, but I think he'll do one more year.
Yeah,
and he'll just be an impact player.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think that he's going to be. I think that if we're going to sign a striker, it's going to be the big guy, not the little guy, because we have JM. That's my opinion. But James Collins, good shout, 33 years old. League one, he's got the right price, 175,000 pounds. I mean, that's not bad. That's not
the other thing with him too. He's a really good footballer. He can play with the ball at his feet. He's a good player. You know what I mean? Where Devontae Cole was more of a grind it out, go getter type of guy.
What league's he playing in?
He was Collins.
Yeah,
Collins was at Derby County. They were one of the promoted teams in League One.
I'm getting my backup.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Getting my backup because I can't figure out how to put the fucking thing on screen, so I'm getting my backup PS5. There we go. Rock and roll. All right, who's next? How are we in the locker room? Yeah, dickhead test. Yeah. That's what it's always a dickhead test.
Last time I was over in London, which was just pre-COVID, I actually went and saw this team play. This is a player from Millwall, Tom Bradshaw.
Okay, Millwall, Tom Bradshaw. All right,
yeah, they're in the championship this season. He's out of contract. He's an older guy. He's 31. This is the sort of guy that I think if we buy him, we'd have him for 2 years.
You lot are so ageist. 31? Are you kidding me?
Well, look, as you would have seen, my first couple of guys were 20 and 19.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Got it.
And Tom Bradshaw's 5'11", like 178 centimeters. He's a right-footed striker.
Yep. There he is.
He's good. He's Welsh, so he'd be coming home.
Yeah, he'd be coming home. So
we'd probably be paying somewhere around 600 to 750,000 for him.
Okay.
For him to come to Wrexham, but like a 2-year deal. He had plenty of game time in the championship. He had 34 matches this season, started 21 of them. His FOP-MOB rating is 6.3. He scored 4 goals. He had 3 assists. He created 17 chances this season. He had 91 touches in the opposition box. He plays up front. This is a guy that, he won 19 fouls. He's, I like him for us, but only as a 2-year deal. Like we're going to get you for 2 years. Then you're probably going to have to, as terrible as it sounds, go down and play League One, League Two, because by that time we'll be in the championship, and I'd say that's where good player and definitely the quality we need to go from League One to the championship. He's a championship level player now. So I've looked at guys that are championship level or better to take us up.
There he is. He's got good numbers right there. He's good up front, 70, good pace. I mean, he's got stuff. I mean, he's got a decent quality about him. That's a good shout. Good shout.
Yep.
1.8 million though. What's that? 20,000. Is that right?
Well, that's on transfer market. He's not worth that per season.
Got it. Okay, he's 600,000.
He'll be trending down in his salary now.
So that was just updated 5 days ago. Okay, so is he released? Is he free?
Yeah, he's off contract.
Okay, that's a good shout. Really good shout. We are. Sheldon says no Irish dickheads. They don't exist. I mean, that's very true. Vincente's in. How you doing, everyone? Finally able to catch you guys again. How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We're just walking through the strikers. If smash a like on the video, get involved in the chat. We're going through some strikers that Aaron and Ken have put through. We're kicking it. Aaron's been kicked out of the house, so he's in his car. But it's all good. And Ken has flown to Miami for this special episode. There you go. Hey, kiddo. So let's rock and roll. Who we got next, Aaron?
All right, we're gonna do this one. He's a young guy. So this one, he is out of contract. He was at Leyton Orient.
Okay.
His name is, I'm gonna butcher his name. I'm just gonna warn you now because I have no idea how to say it. Ruel Satiriou. So it's Ruel.
Listen, I'm the guy.
First
I'm the only
name.
one who put your names on here.
Last name Sotiriou.
Okay, here's the other thing too. You see me trying to type Leighton Orient in the effing thing up there. What's his? Hold on, let's do this better. Jesus, it's like the blind leading the blind here. All right, so where are we at? What's his name?
Okay, Ruel.
Yeah.
Sot.
What is it?
Sotiriou.
Yeah.
Saturiel.
Oh, we found it. Look at that first shot. Ruel Satori. Who is he? All right, he's 23. He's young. There you go.
Yes, young guy. Now he's a smaller striker, so he's not a big guy. But this is the type of player I think going forward, we're gonna want some younger guys. And I don't think I think we're at a point now where you're gonna look at guys like Jake Bickerstaff. I mean, is he a guy that we're gonna keep going forward? I don't know. He didn't do that well at Accrington when he was on loan. Maybe you keep him another year and send him out on loan again. Billy Waters, I don't think anybody thinks he's got, I don't think he's got it. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a guy we want to keep around.
Yep. Look him up here.
So you're going to want some young guys to bring along, and I think this is the guy that could probably fit that mold.
So he's going to be a zippy guy to back up Moles?
Yeah, that type of player. He also played some as an attacking midfielder. So he's, we can move him around. It doesn't necessarily have to play striker.
Leighton
Bit like
Orient
Cannon.
League. Oh, there you go. I got him. Okay, cool. I got it right here. I'm just up here. What the fuck's his name again? Oh my days. Why? Can it be easier than that? I mean, Harvest. Okay. There you go.
Josh is great in the tech department. Have you noticed that?
He's fantastic, isn't he?
I'm as good. I mean, just give me a red stapler and I'm good to go. He's 5'9".
Tech wizard.
I need a yellow and a red card. I'll give Josh a yellow card soon.
Give me a blue card at this point, right? Give me a blue card.
Oh, shoot.
Good shot.
Anyway,
he's got
Does
40
that go with your blue balls?
Oh, welcome to marriage. There you go. Love it. Love it.
Anyway, he played 42 matches. He started 36, 3,000 minutes. Fought mob rating of 6.75. He scored 12 goals in all competitions, 5 assists. Goal contributions per 90 was 0.48, so almost half a goal per game.
Hampton, JH loves him. John Hampton.
Yeah, chances created 39. Touches in the opposition box 161, fouls 129. And he was on a real low wage. Of course, if we sign him, he's gonna want to bump that up. So, but he's a good young player for the future. You know what I mean? That type of guy.
You got him at 450,000. What's his weekly? What do you got him?
It was like he was at 1,700. It said, or that's estimated. I don't know if that's exactly right. So he was on a low wage. So I'm sure he'll be wanting to raise.
All right, that's good. That's a good shout. Christian Wright says, Houlihan, I don't know. From Derby County FC is on a free. Wrexham is good for next season. There you go. Houlihan.
Yeah.
All right. Should I just?
Barnsley people have been acting like Hurahan may still go to Barnsley, so I don't know if that one will come. He's a midfielder, defensive midfielder. So
look at that handsome bloke. Look at that sexy. Yeah. He's 33 years old. My days.
Yeah.
Good for television.
What?
Good for television.
Yeah, of course.
Make it on the show.
Yeah, let's do it.
The only thing with another thing with Hurahan, I was looking into him yesterday. That's why I've got all this info. He's like, I think he's 34, so he's an older guy too. So I don't know if I love that sign. I mean, I'm sure not that he's not a good player, but if we're gonna sign something, Sign some
short
midfielder. Let's
contract.
go a little younger.
Short contract.
Sign players that'll get us into the championship. Don't
Yeah.
sign
That's
players
right.
that are, you know what I mean? That's what you need to be looking at. And on that note,
Yeah.
what do you got, Ken, down in Miami?
Okay. So in between going to all the salsa dancing,
Yeah.
I've found a guy in the
Spicy margarita.
championship, Sinclair Armstrong from
Okay.
QPR.
Queens Park Rangers guy. Here we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Now he's 20 years old.
Okay.
He's 6 foot tall. He's a right footer. Now he played 39 matches this season for a 20-year-old. That's great, you know. So we could possibly get him on a loan, but I think we'd have to buy him. He's off contract.
What? 39 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists.
Yep.
Okay.
Mob rating of 6.37 for a championship level player. I like that.
Yep.
He created 13 chances. He had 92 touches in the opposition box. He won 26 fouls. This is a guy that defenses don't like. You know, so when you see an attacker that wins a lot of fouls, that shows you that the defense is scared.
Well, so here's the deal. He's 6 foot 176. He's pretty big.
Yeah,
I like that.
And he's got Irish citizenship, Sheldon. I'm here for you, mate. He's Irish Nigerian. So he'll probably be retained by QPR, but if we could get him, this is a guy that can go all the way to the Prem.
You like this kid?
Well, he's 20. You know,
Yeah.
out of the first 4 guys, I've gone 20 years old, 19 years old, a 31-year-old, and a 20-year-old. All I've got 3 guys under 21.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm bringing him up here. All right. I like Sinclair Armstrong. I like the look of him. I don't mind him. You know. What do you think, Ron? You think he's pulling shit?
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. I don't see a problem with him.
He's got great speed.
I don't want Aaron to like him too much. He'll end up playing for Rotherham, for God's sake.
Yeah, no doubt. I got to be careful what I say.
Aaron, you hate him. You hate him. Yeah, you hate him. Yeah, but he's got up here. Sadly, that's way I can do it. He's got good speed.
Look at that! Look at that technical work by Josh there.
If I could if anyone could tell me how to get this goddamn thing, I'd be putting it up here.
When I logged in, he was already cussing it out, trying to figure out how to get it on his screen.
Oh, here, there you go. That's exactly. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Look at the speed, 81. You know, that's pretty damn good. I think he's. I like the size of him. So yeah, maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there.
I'm just hunting for quality.
Yep, you are. FIFA has a potential at 78. J Bus.
Jesus, I think that was meant to be.
Yeah, well, Jesus H. I like him. That's good. I like that guy. All right, moving on. What do you got? What do you got next? I like the look of that one. That's a good shout. That's a decent shout. I don't know if it's as good as me up front, but we'll see.
Well, as what? A goalpost?
Well, no, I'm going after Humphrey's job. I'm on Humphrey's job.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go. I'll go with. Here's one that we've been linked with. We were linked with him in January. We've already been linked with him this summer. Stephen Humphreys from Wigan. He's 6 foot tall. He's 26 years old. So he's right in. I think that's like for me, that's the age range I'd really like. 25, 26, 27. That's a guy that he can play with you for 3 or 4 years and just keep getting better.
The neck tattoos do everything for you. We see he's neck tattoos only.
Yeah, he's got real amazing ability on the ball. Like he's a great foot. From what I've seen, just some of the videos I've seen of him, he can do some pretty incredible things. If anybody gets a chance, go on YouTube and just search Stephen Humphreys and then just put like worldy or super goal, something like that. There's this goal he scored when he was playing in the Scottish Premier League. He shoots this thing from 60 yards out. Just unbelievable, and it goes in. It was incredible, incredible.
He's 6'1", 200 pounds, English, striker, winger, right midfielder, decent right foot, good attacking work rate, medium. He's got good speed. Right there, Carol likes him a lot.
This was for you, Carol. I did this one with you in mind, Carol. I promise.
Yeah, and then and Sheldon says Buck and the Scott under 20s will help avoiding injury issues. So Sheldon, this is one of the previous one. He's popping that out there. But this is he's not a bad shout. He's a big unit at 6 foot and great neck tattoos. That's we cannot compete with that. But that's a good shout.
He scored 11 goals, had 5 assists. Goal contributions per 90 minutes was 0.56, so that's pretty solid. Chances created 32, touches in the opposition box was 89, fouls won 32. He was on 6,600 pounds.
Aaron, is this your banker? This is the guy you want?
There's another. I've got another one that would be like my super signing.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's a realistic one. But I'm gonna throw him in there.
Okay.
This one though, I think this is one I would almost be surprised if we don't end up with him, just because we've been linked two windows in a row now. We've been linked with him.
Will this one get you back in the house,
James? maybe. James McLean, interestingly enough, James McLean had posted a picture with him and Humphreys together when they played it, because McLean came from Wigan, so they played together. So he posted a random photo James McLean posted a couple days ago of him and Stephen Humphreys. So I think there's a good chance this one might actually happen. So
you got to get one for Wrexham.
Yeah.
Well, I know the photo you're talking about. I couldn't bring it up right quick because I'm technically inaccurate. I like that shout. It's a good number right there. But yeah, Stephen Humphreys and the neck tattoos scare me. But it's like True Detective. What are you gonna do? I like it. I like the profile.
Yep.
Yeah. I reckon we'll get to the end, Aaron, and then we'll rate our top 3 picks for each of us. At the finish.
Marcus Mucker. I don't know the word mucker. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure
like doing these dirty work, pushing him. But I don't think Macker needs anybody to do his dirty work.
Yeah, you see him boxing lately. Shit, he's like me. Awesome. Yeah. There you go. All right, who you got? What you got?
Okay. Yeah, here's a guy I really like from Blackburn Rovers, Sam Gallagher.
Yes.
Now, he's going to cost. We'll be paying $1 million for that, definitely.
Worth every penny.
Hey?
I said worth every penny.
Yeah, 28 years old, 194 centimeters, like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. So, yeah, right-footed. He's literally played 24 matches this season and started in 20 of them. His top mob rating is 6.63. This guy can play.
Scored 3 goals.
Yep. Got a good. What do you call it? A good for the hair. I forget what you use, Josh.
Got good lettuce. Got great fucking lettuce.
That's it. Lettuce.
Great lettuce.
Yeah.
Great lettuce. That's good lettuce. Right
13 chances created. 60 touches in the opposition box. 18 fouls. 18 fouls. Goals created per 90.52. So he's creating a goal opportunity once every 2 games. He's English and Scottish citizenship. This is a definite Palmer style player.
You like him?
This is, if we're looking for a backup for Palmer and we don't think Dolby's going to cut the mustard, this is the guy.
You think he's is he your banker? Is this the guy you like?
Well, he's off contract. This is the guy. this is the guy I would buy him in a heartbeat right now for our squad. And there's a couple of others that I've said that I
two M's, 2 million.
Yeah. Well, no, he won't be that much to buy.
Yeah.
He'll be around the million.
Okay. All right. Wrexham, do you look at Manchester City U21 players and Liverpool U21 players? Yeah. I mean, that's a possibility. Yeah. But I like that, Chris John. But
I also think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
The problem with that is, though, as we are progressing forward, like literally, we could get them this season, maybe next season. After that, we're going to be too close to the Prem for them to want to hand them over.
This bloke's 6'4". He's a big fucker.
Yeah.
He could be the Palmer. He could be the Palmer at 20. He could. Okay. All right. I like that shout. He's got great lettuce.
Yeah, he was actually, before we were even doing this show, and I was just doing it on my own, just looking up people. He was the first striker that I looked at, and I was like, I want him. I want him.
So before you were famous, Aaron.
Yeah, before I was famous, I wanted him.
All right, that's good. I'm trying to bring up here. What, Bolton? He's on Bolton.
Stupid light.
What's going on? Is that the police? What's that flashing, Aaron?
I'm trying to get my light to stay on my truck, and it's not want to stay on.
Oh, Aaron's
It's starting to get dark on me, so.
Mrs. looking out of the house.
I have a metal. No, actually, she's outside. We started a little fire tonight, so my wife and kids were outside. So I thought, oh, cool, I'll be in the house. I won't have nobody bothering me. But we have a tin roof on our house, and our internet, my Wi-Fi's been acting up all day, so it wasn't working. So I was trying to use my phone, but I got a tin roof, and I get crap signal inside. So,
Josh, let's buy him a Starlink.
I know. Let's buy him
we were looking at. I'd have to cut some trees down. That's my only problem.
By the way, the producer Ant is home. Just gonna let you know.
Prove it. Let's see a finger. Just a finger.
I don't. When she goes back up, I'll see if we'll get a finger. I'll see if we'll get a finger. I'll see if I'll get a finger. I mean,
you might get the finger, but I don't think we'll see a finger.
Nick Donald says he loves a True Detective reference. The best TV show, limited series of all time, hands down. Boom, touch it. If you haven't seen it,
which season?
Season 1. Are you out of your mind?
Harrelson and
Harrelson and his name? Yeah, Harrelson. Yeah.
And
McConaughey.
Yeah. Oh, lettuce.
Yeah.
Lettuce then.
Yeah. I like Gallagher, says Carol H&R, but for a Palmer replacement. I always thought Humphreys would be our Dalby replacement. Though Dalby, I don't know. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens.
I like Dalby. He's got to develop. He's got to develop into something, though. He's, I like Dalby. I just was hoping that I would see him improve into a better player last season.
I like Dalby to go out on loan.
Yeah, me too. I do too, because Dalby's the type of player that needs the reps. He needs to be playing.
Just a finger.
Show us your finger, Ann.
You got a finger?
She won't do it. She's not even real. She's not real. She's not real. Totally not real.
Not real.
He's trying to cheat. Look at him. This guy. Terrible.
I love it. Matt Al says, I love it. Matt Al says, this Jose Parada bloke seems tasty. Whether the Nexcaca connection pans out, I still don't know. Necaxa. Watch this space. Laugh out loud. Yes. By the way, has Matt Al shared with you the genius photo of what he drew of almost Superman?
That's fantastic.
There was no way I was going to reveal that. I had seen that picture, and it is amazing. And I can just see that as a bobblehead.
I have a big head. It's so he's very, 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 very talented. But I was almost Superman.
For Mad Al, This is harsh. Look at this.
There you go. Oh, here you go.
There you go. So for anybody that hasn't watched Welcome to Wrexham,
Episode 5.
The guy just turned 100.
It's terrible.
Jesus.
It's terrible. He's not wrong, but that's terrible.
Oh my God.
Love you,
Is
Matt.
that
Al.
me, Matt Al? Oh, Dolby. Oh shit. I thought it was me. Oh, go producer Rand.
Nah.
All right, how many got left, guys? A couple more, right?
It's you now. You now, Aaron. In the
Oh,
dark.
it's up to me. Okay, yeah, I've got 2 left.
All right, let's rock and roll.
All
Where's
right,
your
so
banker?
this is a guy.
Anchor.
This is a guy that Wrexham fans know and probably hate because he ate our lunch this year. Is Matt Smith for Salford. He's 6'6".
Oh.
He's a monster. He beat the tar out of us down there at Salford. That guy ate us alive. He is what we all wish Palmer was. This guy is a monster.
Oh my God! Look at that Look at those numbers.
He's
at
a
that jaw.
monster.
And he's a
scored
looker.
20.
He's a
Now he's 34 years old. That's the thing. He'd be the guy you'd maybe sign for 1 year, and then put an option on it to keep him for a second year if he still was producing.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But he's a absolute brute. You know what I mean? And he scores goals. He stayed healthy all season long. He's a bad man.
He's a bad man.
He's a bad man. So I liked it. I think he'd be great. Now I don't know. And here's the thing: I'm not that familiar with League One as far as the type of football that's going to be played. So, like I was actually talking to Matt from Racecourse Ramble today about it, and he kind of thought that he wouldn't work well in League One because he thought he wouldn't be a good enough footballer, and because he's thinking that the football's going to be that much better and you're going to need better players. But it's funny because I know. I'm telling you, I know. He's a bruiser.
I love Matt. Matt's got an opinion. Do we agree with it? I wish he was.
Maybe
Matt,
I don't necessarily. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everything I'm hearing. Okay, so it just depends on who you're hearing it from. Is what I'm hearing about League One. So from our side going into the teams that are going into League One, everybody's saying League One's fast. Yeah. It's good football. Everybody plays pretty great, awesome football. It's amazing. Okay. But then if you listen to the podcast of the teams that are coming out of the championship down into League One, all they're talking about is how physical League One is. It's a bunch of brutes. We need big, strong guys because it's going to be so I don't think there's.
We need bouncers.
I think it's just a mixture. I don't think there's a set rule. I don't think it's necessarily one or the other. I think you're going to get a little of both, and I think a guy like that could cause trouble for anybody.
So we're signing Gillian Hall from Roadhouse.
Something like that. And he's on a free too. He's a free agent. Yeah. So I can't believe nobody signed him yet, even in League Two. Actually, you know what I mean? But he may be holding out for.
On that point about what style League One's going to be, just because people say it's going to be flowing or it's going to be rough or it's going to be whatever, the style of League One is the style you play.
Right.
Like whatever party decides he wants to play, that's what he'll play.
And also, by the way, too, we're going. Sorry, we're as we saw this last season because we all kicked every goddamn ball, right? The evolution and the cyclical, like every game is different throughout the course of it's the fall. We're getting into it. We're getting into the winter. Like we're going to need different type of players going into it. So, at 34 years old and he's got sprint speed of 33, he's faster than, he's not as fast as me, but it's fine. But you might need some guy like that. Look what happened with Fletch. Fletch got in and actually nightmared it for us and kept us going through the season. So you never know, By the way, there's 2 things here. Smith says Carol says Smith is an effing nightmare for defenders, and Shelton says I thought you were going to say Sismonic, but I love Sismonic, but he's probably gonna we'll see what happens.
Sismonic is going to be playing in the Premier League.
Yeah, maybe do. Maybe
He's
do.
going to be playing in the Premier League.
This is a good pick. This is a good pick, Aaron.
Yeah, good shout. Good shout, Aaron. And then also great jaw, great lettuce. Look at that smile. I mean, hello. And who doesn't love a Smith, Mr. or Mrs. Smith?
Yeah.
You got your last one coming in. Is this your banker?
Well, I'll do my last one now.
Don't blow your load.
Aaron can do his last one. And then we'll pick our top 3 from each of us.
Go on.
So my last guy, who I think we'd only get on a loan, is from Hull City. It's Aaron Connolly. So he's 24 years old, 172 centimeters, roughly. That's about 5'10". So not super tall.
What's that in American? 5'10" in American?
5'10".
Yep. There you go. Yep. There he is.
Irish.
Played another Irish. Another Irish Sheldon.
Yeah, keeping Shell happy. I reckon we might get him on a loan. He's played 28, started 13. He's FOT mob 6.61. He scored 8 goals this year. So that's good. When you think about that. You had Moles goals, these guys, Lee, Cannon. That's the makeup of a season. 70 touches in the opposition box, 31 fouls won. Like, this guy is a threat.
Jeez.
He is a threat.
So there he is right there. What do you like about the fouls? You like these? What do you think about him?
I like the fact that he scores. He's a threat in the box. He attracts defenders. We need guys up front with Moles that attract defenders. So not only they score, but also gives Moles space to score more. As we go up the leagues, Moles is probably not going to score as many goals as he had. I hope he does. That'd be awesome. But, this guy's going to be expensive. He'd be like $1.5 million.
There he is. I don't know if that's coming up. Is that working through?
Yep.
There he is.
He's a baller. Yeah, Callum O'Hare. I had him, Matt Al, in the midfielders in the last show. Yeah.
Is that playing on there or no?
Yeah, it is. It's a bit jumpy.
Yeah. Oh, all right. There you go. All right, not bad. No, it's a good shot.
He's a player.
There we go. All right, so that's a good shot right there too. All right, that's your last one. I like it. That's
my last one. It's down to Aaron and his last 32 picks.
Yeah. No, Mark Leonard was mentioned. We're going to talk about it at the end real quick. This is Matt Allen. Right here. We got it right here. That's the one we're talking about as we go out. But yeah, that's what we're doing. But we'll wrap up with the last one here. Callum O'Hara, I don't know who that is, but I think we're talking about it in a second. And then BBC, Aaron Connolly scored 10 goals, 36 appearances. Marie from SoCal. Hi, Marie from SoCal, by the way. All right. Well, who's your last one? Who's your banker? What do you got? Give it to us, Aaron.
This one is.
Turn your lights on.
This one is. I'm going to go back to the Scottish Premier League for this one. So last time I did that, he got signed the next day, but it was to
Mansfield. Careful. Don't fuck it up.
I got to be careful here because I don't know who's listening, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. This guy's name's Theo Bair. He's a Canadian. He played at Motherwell. It's Bair spelled B-A-I-R. If you, I don't know.
I'm gonna go the easy way.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. There you go. Theo. Good lettuce on him. Good lettuce.
Okay.
There he is.
All right. He's 24 years old.
Okay.
He's 6'3", so he's a taller guy.
That's a big one. Good number.
He had 33 appearances and 26 starts. Now you got to remember too, in the SPFL they have, I don't know exactly, they play less games, so they don't have as many games. So his numbers aren't going to sound as big as some of the other guys, but these are big numbers because they don't play as many games. He started 26. He played 2,200 minutes. His FOT mob rating was 7.1. He scored 15 goals, had 6 assists. So his goal contributions per 90 minutes was 0.86, which is out of this world.
Wow.
That's almost a goal a game. Yes, wow. That is up there. And you got to remember, this is in the Scottish Prim. You know what I mean? He's not playing, where Mole's not taking anything away from him. he was doing it in League Two. This guy's doing it in the Scottish Prim. You know, he's playing Celtic and Rangers. You know what I mean? It's quality stuff.
What's he
So,
going to cost us, Aaron?
well, that's it. This is what he's going to call it. He's not out of contract. But I was doing some searching, and there are some championship teams that have been after him. And the rumor is that Motherwell's been asking right around 800,000, which is not out of our price range. Now, whether we can afford what his weekly wage would end up being is another thing, because obviously higher end championship teams are going to be able to afford more weekly than what we're going to be able to afford. But if we can, trying to think which teams it was, I think it might have been Coventry, might have been rumored. There was another one. It was a couple. There was a couple championship teams that were after him, but 800,000 isn't out of our price range.
So I like the mark. I like the makeup of him. 24 years old,
Yep.
33 goals, 13 goals, 33 appearances, 4 assists. That's just in the and then 2 over here in the
Right. In the cup.
That's a good. And also he's 6'4". He's as tall as me.
Yes.
And
here's the other thing. He's a Canadian international. He's got 2 caps for Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been called up for the Copa America. I did not check into that, and I should have. So you might look that up. I don't know if he made the team or not, but
just so everybody knows,
1 goal for Canada too.
Just so everybody knows, Josh is the same height as Reese Witherspoon. He's 5'4".
Oh my days! I'm
sorry, Aaron. You keep going.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Keep going. Walk right through that.
No, I'm good. I'm curious. Did he get called up or no?
All right. So this is 2 months ago. I'm not sure. Did they announce their squad? I'm not sure, but maybe this is it right here. But yeah. So I mean, this is a really good. Yeah, this is a good shout right here.
This would be a legit player. This is a good football player. He will. If we signed him, it would be a head turner. There would be people saying, "How in the hell did they get him?" Because he's above the level. I promise you, he's above our level.
Should I call Rob? Listen, this guy.
Okay, Aaron Marie.
Good.
Oh, he's on the phone to Rob. Oh, we're going straight for it.
Theo Blair, our guy. It's his banker. 24 years old, Canadian. That's it's not whatever. Let's get it done. Good, done. All right, we're doing it. It's him or Theo James. My producer Amber like Theo James better, but this looks pretty good.
Seriously.
Done.
Do you know anything about his injuries? Marie from SoCal just asked, did Theo have any injuries?
Not that I was aware of, but I may have missed it. So I'm.
We'll have a look at that. But
by the way, so I'm looking it up here on. He's 6'4", 210.
Yes, big guy.
He's a big unit.
Big guy.
He's a power header, good speed, 74 strength. He's powerful, strength 74. I mean, at 24 years old, this could be a good. I like this. Good. I like it, man. I like it. That's good. I like it.
Okay. Well, what do you reckon, Aaron? Your top 3?
If I'm ranking them from top 3
from third to first.
Third to first. Okay.
Bronze, silver, gold.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with. I think Langstaff is probably 3. I know a lot of people don't love him, but I'm telling you, if you can get him, you sign him. I mean, it's just he scores goals. You can't. I mean,
sometimes you score.
How great would think about when we were in a slump, when we couldn't get anybody to score any damn goals there in January.
Yeah.
Imagine that's where he comes in and scores goals when we need him. He scores goals. So that'd be my number 3. I think my number 2 is probably Stephen Humphreys. And my number 1 would be Theo Bear. He's just a level above. Like I said, if we signed him, that'd be a head turner. That'd have a lot of people shaking our heads.
Don't call Rotherham YouTube channels after this.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I know. I'm telling you.
Well, I know you got kicked out of the house, but don't feel bad. All good. So what about you, K-Dub? I like that show.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
this character.
Yep. So Matt Al said, "What's the crack on this undisclosed premiership player?" My number 3 pick, Daniel Jebinson from Sheffield United, which was a Prem team. So there it is, Matt Al. There's your scoop.
Yeah.
He's number 3. Number 2, Sinclair Armstrong from QPR Irish in the Championship. And my number 1 pick would be Sam Gallagher from Blackburn Rovers.
These are all good. These are all. I mean, we get 1 or 2. It's really good. It's really good.
That's an interesting. What do you guys think? I'm curious what everybody thinks because I'm not sure what they're going to do. What do you think they're going to do in the summer with our strikers? We've got a lot of strikers that nobody thinks can play. I mean, there's 3: Dalby, Waters, Jake Bickerstaff. I mean, what do we do with these guys?
I think, in my opinion, I think those guys are. I think Dalby got loaned out. I think J-Dub, B-Dub's going to go. I think Fletcher's not going to resign. And I think we're going to get another powerful 6'4", 6'2" striker to play alongside of Mullen. That's what I think.
Well, look, even if we kept, I'm not going to say I'll tell you this in a second, but even if we kept all of those guys, we still need to sign another 8 players.
Right.
As a bare minimum. And as far as I think Dolby will get loaned out, I think Bickerstaff will either be loaned out or let go, and Billy Waters I think will be let go.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yep. I agree.
I could be wrong, and that's fine, but I think they like Dolby too much to let him go. I think they'll loan him out.
That's a loan. That's a loan. Yeah. It's a loan. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think in the next 2 weeks, maybe not for a week, but the second week and the third week, we're going to start to see signings drop. And you've heard it here first, who they're going to be. And
right.
We're going to be into that time of the year. It's getting closer and closer. And the clock's ticking on the US tour.
That's what I said. The US tour is look for a week before the US tour to get these guys embedded in. We lost a lot of defenders. We got to fill.
Yeah.
I think Stash is going to move back to the midfield. A lot of defenders are starting. So we need a left wing back. I think we're T-minus 4 weeks. That there's going to be some activity. Yes, we are not top of the league. We're not a City, Manchester City, or United or Liverpool, but we're active. And I think things are going to probably fall into place. Maybe some loans at the late loans. We'll see. We got to sort the AL thing out. But you're right. You're right, Ken. It's 4 weeks.
I can tell you now. Parky's got the shits. He's been in Rockville, Indiana. Bloody Aaron's missed out on guys. They've ended up at Rotherham and Mansfield. He's on a flight to Miami. He's coming to visit me.
Yep.
And Maddell's right. Fletcher has extended a year. So Aaron, he's over you, brother. He's coming to Miami. We're going to have some mojitos. We're going to go out to the clubs. We're going to catch up with some guys, and we're going to sign some players.
Well, if he doesn't start signing somebody quick, everybody's going to be signed up. So,
by the way, Matt Al. Fletcher has been offered a contract. He's not accepted it, Matt Al.
Yeah,
he's offered, not accepted. So that's the key, Matt Al. Darby will stay to keep pies. Fucking Jesus H. Golly.
Matt Al might have the skinny. Fletcher might have actually already signed that extension, and I wouldn't be surprised if he already has.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been offered, not accepted. Matt Al, look into that. Call.
That's the official out there. That's official.
Yeah.
I am curious how many we get in before the American tour because we definitely are going to have to get a few in. But
I think we'll have 6
last year,
6 before the tour.
You got to think last season we signed the only one that we signed before the American tour last season was
learn from your mistakes though.
Big guy defender. No. I'm having a brain fart. Shoot, big ugly guy.
Ken.
Will Boyle.
Boyle. Yeah. Right. So he was on the American tour, but the other guys,
And
Fletcher we didn't get till after the window closed.
No.
McLean we didn't sign till late in the window. George Evans was the last day. Okonkwo was the last day.
Yep.
So
Hey, Ron, you got to learn from your mistakes. I think we're going to move things fast. I think I'm listening. I thought the patience. I think you're right. I think
I would like that, but Matt, Racecourse Ramble, made a good point today, and he said the reason why Parky likes to leave it late is because you get that waterfall cascading effect of, as we get going, Premier League teams are going to start releasing players, and they're going to sign who they want. And then the championship are going to see, okay, well, we didn't think that guy was going to be available, but now he is. So let's go for him. So then the players that they were looking at that would have been championship players are going to drop down to League One because they're not getting signed to the championship. So it's a cascading, waterfall effect where good players are going to start dropping down that people didn't think were going to be there.
Yep.
So I think there's something to that, and I think that's why Parky likes to leave it late. So I wouldn't surprise me if we make a couple before the American tour, but we're still signing players late in the window.
It's going to definitely be a fun next 5 weeks, and I'm excited to do it. And on that note, we're also
it's only 2 weeks away, just over.
You're damn right. And on that note, what we're also going to be doing this Tuesday, Wednesday night show we've been doing, we have players coming in. We'll do transfers and stuff. We're going to look at the teams. So I don't know. We talked about looking at the teams that we're going to be playing against next season. So we got Ken and Aaron, Aaron, I call him Aaron, who've done that for our players. So these guys and myself, we're going to look at the teams going to be playing. If anyone else wants to get involved, and we want to do like maybe a couple teams, a couple teams to look at who their players are, what they're looking at. 2 a week. Let's do 2 a week, right? So if we have you two guys and maybe one other person, we'll do 2 a week. We can get that rock and rolling for the next few weeks, and we can look at the teams going to be playing next week. So anyone else wants to get involved, Aaron, who eventually we'll get back in his house. It's fine, and
maybe.
Maybe but let's look at the teams. So, and we're still going to look at the players because we'll start signing players. So that's what we're going to be doing over the summer. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the signings will drop. We can add them into the show. They'll be like the feature bit.
Yep.
And
exactly.
We'll have the teams, who we're coming up against, what their strengths and weaknesses are. It'll be Rob and Ryan versus Tom Brady when it's Wrexham v Birmingham City.
Yeah,
that's gonna be good. But yeah, there's lots of cool stuff. If you haven't watched the defenders and midfielders, you've got keepers, defenders, and midfielders show, you can go back into and look at those. Plenty of good stuff there. You can see all the people that Aaron got signed up for.
Signed by Rotherham, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I think seriously, I think 4 players. I think they've signed 4 players that I think 3 that I talked about, and then 1 that I was going to talk about tonight because they signed what's his name?
Aaron's like a secret Rotherham fan,
Dude,
he's a spy.
They're really starting to piss me off.
He's a double agent.
Don't do it.
No, he's a double agent. That's what he is.
No, it's a good exercise. It's good fun. Put it out there, and like I said, we'll obviously we'll continue to talk as we go. But yeah, let's move to the teams now, and so we can start working on the teams we're going to play next season. And if anyone wants to jump in with the lads, we'll do that. Matt Allen says no one has signed anyone until June. I'm not sure how teams say they've signed players when they can't, unless it's a gentleman's agreement. Well, you know what? Yeah, it happens, but no one's signing anybody. They're preempting what's going to happen, but it's cool.
There'll be lots of other news, things happening. Yeah. Obviously, you've got your Welcome to Wrexham show, Josh.
Thursday night. Yep.
Thursday night. You've got
doing a watch along on Saturday for the Champions League final on noon time.
Yes.
Yep.
Big game.
Hey, what do you think of this rumor about David De Gea coming to Wrexham? I would absolutely be dumbfounded.
There's no chance, but God, would it be awesome? Just to piss everybody else off, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, I love them to bits, and I love the bits. Before we jump out, this Mark Leonard report from Blackpool Defender. What do you think?
Big chance.
I didn't get a chance to look at him, so I'm not positive. I did a quick glance on Fought Mob, but I don't know a lot about him.
This kid
But-
too, Marvin Ekpiteta.
Yeah.
This one's 20 years old. So there's some stuff out there, but nothing's concrete. And that's why, like, we try to do every day on the show, live news and updates, and we will. But it's like sometimes I don't want to. I know we want to give good content out there, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. But this is good stuff. Birmingham have already been talking smack to Wrexham. There's no one. If there's one thing I've learned when it comes to Wrexham, karma is a bitch, and then we tend to spank the teams. Yep, let's do it for the memes as well. Absolutely, says
and Josh the last few days. Josh has been busy fixing producer Ann. He's had the wrenches out, fixing the bot.
Wait a minute, let's see.
So he's been otherwise detained.
Yeah, no, we were. I have her memory right here. I'm just trying to right here, so I'm trying to.
I do know the real producer Ann's been trying to erase her memory from some of the things.
I'm gonna upload the new memory and replace the old memory, and and be more handsome and more fun in my own life. So there you go. That's it. No, we had a fun weekend. We were down with some friends down in Palm Desert. We had about 10 people in there, about 4 kids. We were having a good time. There was absolutely no way I could get away and do anything. It was literally like go. It was fun. It's also good to get away, and I'll just flat out. It's been a rough couple of weeks, but we're battling through it. But let's do it. But I'm excited. I'm so happy to be back. A little nervous to jump on tonight. And although Aaron, thanks for the confidence. I was a little nervous that you were going to interview that guy.
No, it wasn't. Not like I was. Not that I was nervous you were going to screw it up, but it's just like I was nervous. I was nervous. You know what I mean? Because it's not a football guy, so I didn't know how it was. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't know, but I was nervous. I don't know why. I'm weird like that.
For anybody that isn't in America, it was Memorial Day weekend. So
yeah.
Aaron was watching the interview like this. He's like,
No, it was a great interview. It was really good.
What did you get up to for your Memorial Day weekend, Aaron?
Yeah.
What did I do? Not much.
Went in the house?
Some money. I spent a bunch of money.
That happens.
Me and the kids went. We went Saturday. We went to the Indy 11 soccer game.
Oh, fun.
They won again. They're on like an 8-game win streak. We're like killing it right now. So they've been a lot of fun to watch. And then I don't know, what else did we do? We goofed off. I spent a bunch of money on the kids.
What's he gonna spend on? By the way, I just got corrected by Carolina. Leonard isn't the defender. He's in Elliott Lee's spot, nickname the Radar. The Radar, ridiculous passing and ball skills, great shot too. Well, let's see how that progresses. I do like the makeup of him. I'll do it on the news and update tomorrow show for sure.
And players like that make strikers look good because they provide good quality ball.
Yeah, gotta have the bullets. Oh yeah, I'm using that analogy, but yeah, you gotta make, you know what I'm saying. You gotta have some things to give to the strikers rush in the doldrums. All right, let's wrap it up there, guys. Last words from Miami, from the car park.
From the car
park. Jesus Christ. Well, from the car park. Hope Rotherham, do not sign these fucking guys. Lay off my players. Okay, that's my last. That's all I got. Mansfield too. They can fuck off too because they signed Backus. All right. I'm getting real tired of these teams. I'm doing all this work for other teams to sign my guys. I'm getting real pissed off about it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Parky, fucking do something. like you gotta poke him with a stick or something. We gotta get Parky to sign somebody. It's driving me insane.
We gotta have something to talk about. We're going through.
I know.
Yeah. We're moving. All right, we're moving on to the teams. All right. Next week we're doing teams. We don't know.
I'm telling you, I could do a whole show on the players that Rotherham signed that I talked about.
Aaron's gonna start a new podcast. Hey, I'm Aaron. I'm a Rotherham adjacent supporter. Something like that.
Rotherham in the dark.
Yeah, Rotherham in the dark. Exactly. You've done well. Oh man. All right. So next week, pick 2 teams. We'll do alphabetical. We'll do alphabetical.
No, I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Go on.
I've got an idea for that. So basically, what we've got is in the teams, we've got the teams that were relegated from the Championship to League One.
Yeah.
We'll do them last. The teams that were promoted from League 2 to League 1, we might get them out of the way first because we 1-1. Yeah, okay, 1-1.
Eiffel Tower.
And then we work our way into the middle.
Eiffel Tower from both sides.
Okay.
So coming down and going up, and we'll move in the middle.
Meet in the middle. Okay, done.
So how are we doing? So are we doing like? Are we all just going to do research on both teams, or like?
I'm not doing
We'll chat offline and figure it out, Aaron.
I'm hosting.
All right, that sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. We'll start on the bottom and go, and we'll just move it in the middle. And if I'll put it out to the chat and come in and have their say and do it. Come on in. Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
And we'll let all the fans know out there from those teams. This is your week. If someone from whoever Birmingham wants to come in and talk smack, bring it.
Let's rock and roll. I love it. And live
off
from
the
Miami.
top rope.
Yeah. On the top rope. Dang. Awesome.
All right.
All right, Aaron. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We'll chat at you tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow for sure. And but good on you. Get back in that house. Go tell everyone.
Hey, on that bombshell, I'm going to the bathroom.
Later. And on that terrible disappointment. There we go. All right, K-Dub. Good to see you, brother.
Oh yeah. Aaron was on fire today. That was good.
I hope that no one from any of the sides was looking at him. So I love it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. So you're probably starting your own work day right now, or no?
Yeah, I'm halfway through my work day, actually. I sort of had a whole heap of work done this morning. I'll be back into work now, so that's all cool. It was a good show today. I thought there were some really good picks in there, actually. And obviously
you're not in Miami. You could be in like Silence of the Lambs, like basement of some sort. I don't know.
Aaron, definitely.
No,
Aaron was in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that's like a Silence of the Lambs, like basement, Buffalo Bill area. That background.
Okay, no. I like the Miami reference. I thought Aaron was like Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project. The shit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And man, also, who gets out of the car before to the back?
Oh, I could be in what was the movie with Robin Williams?
Oh,
the
yeah,
Birdcage.
The Birdcage.
The Birdcage when he was down in Miami, and he had the nightclub.
Yeah, you're in the Birdcage. You are in the literal Birdcage right there.
You just need the mustache.
You need a stash. I'll pass you some of my stuff here. Buffalo, Kansas, Aaron. All right, last words to you, and we'll wrap it up.
I'll have to bring the hat back for that. But anyway, guys, great show this week. Keep up the good work, Josh.
Good to see
we'll get all ready for next week, brother.
Next week we're doing teams. Let's rock and roll.
We're doing teams. One-on-one.
One-on-one. And on that terrible bombshell.
On that bombshell.
All right, brother. See you soon. Thank you. All right. That is Ken. Yes. Yeah. What a great stuff. Also, Christine, I got to give you the shout out. I know you Googled it, but I got to give you Chris Backus. Yes. Chris Backus was Rob McElhenney's buddy who moved out here from Philly together with him. There's actually he talks about it at one point, I think on some podcast, maybe 5-10 years ago, whatever it is. It's a great show. Chris Backus was his buddy who moved out here with. So you got it right. Christine, you are all in. Ken, that's a Hellion, not Miami Beach. Put the lotion in the baskets, Matt Al. Oh my days. William Bo says next week, Taco Tuesday, everyone. Yeah, absolutely. William Bo, let's rock and roll with that. I like it. All right. Yes. Tomorrow, live news and update show. Thursday. I'm wrong. Thursday. I'm washed up, man. I'm absolutely washed up. I don't know what day it is. But yeah, tomorrow is the news and update show, but the watch along for episode 6 of Welcome to Wrexham. We're going to do that tomorrow at 7:00. Up late for me. I like to get to bed early. So 7:00 for that. Friday, news and update show. Saturday, live watch along, noontime, my time, PST. We're going to be watching the We're going to be watching the Borussia Dortmund Real Madrid final. And then Sunday, obviously, news and update show at the same time. Also, looking for another interview out there. If anyone has any suggestions, love to have someone else on. And next week we're going to be doing the teams in League One who we're going to be playing against in the upcoming season. So excited about that. Matt Al says. Now, hopefully next week we may have some new kit news. Yes. News will be coming out. This is probably the slowest week, I would say. And bear with me. I know on the weekend we were not live every day. It was almost impossible. It would have been like me in the corner, like doing this routine. Hey, what's going on? Tell me about Wrexham. I want to give good content out for everybody, so we're doing it. But fun stuff. Also, connect. Still want to connect with somebody for the OBS. Help set up on that. So be fun stuff. Also, I'm happy to be back. It was really good to get back in front of you all and the community. So thank you all very much for popping in. So on that bombshell, I will see you all soon.